everyone at home and welcome to the Hangout. It's a beautiful Wednesday afternoon and the time right now it is 3:30 and you guys do know that we're going to take you from this minute until the last minute of 4:30, giving you and serving you with all the nice content that you guys need at home. But let me introduce myself. Elam Igama, it is Uzinhle Ngeza and I'm definitely going to be with you right from this minute to the last minute. But Andiyamindedwa, my guy Luanda is definitely going to join us later on onto the show. So stick tuned so that you guys can also be able to see him. And also onto the show today, we're basically going to be talking to creatives and also people who are doing films and also music, so you guys definitely don't want to go anywhere. And also I attended this one event whereby it was for autism awareness, so you also do want to check that out. And also favorite part, Galwando, the geek guide is there. You're waiting for you and also to direct you where to go exactly. But let us get on to the hangout and let's drive this. Well, everyone, as I've mentioned earlier on, that today we definitely have creatives, and also starting off onto the show today, I have two gentlemen with me who are definitely going to give us exactly in terms of how did they actually come up with the film that they have created, and also they're going to tell us what was the vision behind it, and also them putting it together. What were the challenges that they got to experience? Before we go to them, all I want to do is to also mention that we do have another platform whereby you guys can catch us live as we are broadcasting right here on MultiChoice, which is called the Free Vision Play app. Just download that and then click onto our icon, and then you can simply watch TV on your small screens and anywhere that you at. But everyone, let us get onto the show. Firstly, introducing Uapiwe and Usbusiso. He said that I must call him Usbusiso, but he's going to introduce himself even better and also broader. So everyone at home, please help me welcome Apiwe and Usbusiso onto the hangout. Machita, how are you?
Hi. We're good. And yourself?
We good. Let us talk about you guys. Please introduce yourself first and then you second.
I'm Nandingo Apiwe Skosana. I go by Chakrapara in a lot of places. I am a filmmaker and a storyteller. Own a business called Bipolar Vision with this guy next to me, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah. And to you, my guy?
Chifiwa Maingo. You can't pronounce it, so Sbu.
Yes.
It's also a name of mine, by the way. So, social media, most places, Boohoo. Filmmaker, camera, lighting,
Yeah. Before we can even get into the film that you guys have brought us today, let us talk about the roles that you guys got to play into that project. You play director and you play technical director. Let's talk about that. Starting with you, Abu.
Okay. Yeah, being a director is, the thing is, like, being a director feels like, for me, it's like starting something from scratch. Like, I'm more acquainted to being a writer because you just make up writing, you write whatever. But being a director, you need like a lot of the technical aspects. So it's been difficult ufunda while doing it at the same time. Yeah, but yeah, it's, from a director's perspective, it's nice to get your vision to come to life.
To have the alpha voice.
Yeah.
And also to use, let's talk about you being a technical director. Most people are so unfamiliarized with the terminology of technical directing. What was your basic role in this film?
So, mainly, by the way, my first role is between producing and the gaffer, which is lighting. But technical directing is more with regard to the actions of the shooting. You know, how are we going to shoot this shot? For example, say the director wants this and he would like it to feel a particular way. I'm there to deal with, I'll talk to the DOP, the main camera guy, and tell him, I'd like you to operate your camera in this manner so that our director can get this feel. Do you get it? So yeah, just the technical aspect of what he wants.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And also, Apiwa, earlier on you mentioned that when now you're more into writing, you love the writing. Let's talk about you having now to put your vision and what were the challenges that you got to face in making sure that this thing that I have in my mind becomes a reality that people are able to see in visuals.
It's doing just that. Like kunzima to. It's hard to write something and then have to express it to everyone around so that it comes up the way you had seen it when you wrote it. And it took this experience for me to realize just how hard it is. So I found it extremely difficult. I'm looking forward to the next time, but Ndoyika again. I think as time goes, it's going to be a nice, smooth transition. But for now, it's stressful to handle.
Lovely.
Yeah.
And also to you, Sbu, let's talk about your experiences because you've been in the game, you know and understand how it goes. Let's talk about you having to put your input into this project as to now at least ifiliako and also your element to be visible into it. How did you go about that and also how did you express your own feelings?
That's a nice question. That's an odd question. So like you said, I have some experience with the whole film industry and things. My main focus in life is camera, right? So with this specific project, I wasn't working on camera. So my personal connection to it was with the lighting. So focusing on the lighting, I had a specific way that I'd like it to feel, that I'd like it to look. So making sure that for me that works with the same vision that he has, and they, like our different worlds align, you know, they tell the same story. That was for me my personal connection with the whole thing. It was tough because it's hard to fully understand someone else's vision, you know. It's hard to hear what he's saying and see it the way he would like it and still be able to add, you know, what I see and still have it recepted and everything like that. So it was a tough one. It was a tough one. We're learning how to work as a team as well, which is helpful for future projects as well. So.
Lovely. And to you, Apiwa, lastly, before we close off this segment, I want to know, because you were in that position whereby now you were directing and telling everyone, but this is what I want, and you guys need to bring it to vision, whether you like it or not. Let us talk about the challenges of you having to deal with artists and also dealing with the crew in making sure that the whole thing comes up to life.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
having to stand your foot, basically.
I usually say it was one of the hardest things for me to do as a human being is to stand my foot. Yes. It's not a indie. Yes. So my style of directing, first time I've ever had to talk about it, is I usually say it was I struggle to call myself a director. I say I'm a creative director. I think I create with intentions to work with certain people. So if you're in a project that I wrote and made, it's probably because I know that your style will match with mine as soon as you hear the vision. So I'm usually under stressing much about how you get me in order to translate my thing, more than are you, as the person I'm working with, aligned with me enough to come up with your own little thing that matches with my little thing to come up with something.
Lovely.
You know? So yeah, so I usually, it's more collaborative effort. I just creatively direct the thing. And then
lovely.
The rest is put together by all our different talents and abilities. Yeah.
Wow, lovely.
Yeah.
Well, everyone at home, please stay tuned because we're definitely going to come back. And then to like a Civil. Wow, what is this actually? The actual film that they were working on, and also Civil Lubanzingayo. So everyone at home, please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back right after this. Well, everyone, welcome back from an ad break. I hope usahleli nathi because nathi sisahleli nani, and we're definitely grateful that you guys have tuned in and taken your time to watch us onto your small screens and your big screens right there at home. And also, please remember that today we still have our guest Uaphiwe and Usbusiso, and they're basically going to tell us more about the project that they were working on, which is called Ilobola. And also, we want to hear about what was the vision behind it? And also, let's talk about the storyline that is in that film. Well, everyone, guys, nisa se comfortable, nisa se happy, nisa jabulile. Okay, lovely stuff. Well, let us get on to Ilobola. Can you please tell Ababukeli Bethu in terms of what is Ilobola and also the storyline behind it? What motivated it?
What motivated it? I like that part. So we have this idea or vision. Let's go with vision. Bipolar visions. So we'd like to create things that are positively black, not things that are nice to watch among black people, like in terms of, how everything is always like the same types of things, gassy stories, things that are tragic for us. We always hit you in the sadness of the heart and we say, that was beautiful. Yes, it was beautiful, but things can be nice,
Without being sad.
Things can be beautiful without being sad. So the aim is to make things like that. We want to make beautiful black movies, not sad things that make you cry and go, that was beautiful. Nothing wrong with that, but we also need genuine, beautiful moments as black people. So that's the real motivation behind not just this film, but a lot of what we
A
make.
lot of what you're doing. And also to coming to you up here, in terms of having to choose talent, because it can be very draining in having to choose the character that you want and also finding someone who's going to be able to portray Leo character. For Wena, and also I'm sure you were working hand in hand with a casting director and making sure that you guys bring out the character from this specific artist or talent that is in front of you. Let's talk about that process and.
Okay, so first of all, not only it's a short film, right? Also, we're a startup, small business. I hate those words, but yeah, for now that's where we are.
Yeah.
And so a lot of the things Zenza so and then once that is done, we call in everyone else to chip in and help out because we can't do it alone. But in roles, you find that a lot of those such pre-production roles we did together. So we were the casting directors.
Yeah.
Okay.
And in the current position we're in, I write for the people I know, So it's easy to cast because as soon as I have an idea, I have an actor, an actress in mind. As soon as I have a thing, as soon as he has a thing, it's usually even sparked by the people around us. Like, and he looked like, actually. So for now, casting has been nice and easy because it's been centered around people we know and we've met. So it hasn't been a challenge.
It hasn't been.
Yeah, it hasn't been a challenge.
Lovely. And also, can you get to talk about the short film as it is in terms of Izopumanini? Is it still something that's in process, or it's ready to go out to the public as in now?
It's in its final stages of editing. We just finished ADR. We're trying to make sure everything is but it's pretty much ready. It comes out on the 2nd of November. We'll be having a premiere at the One Room. It's in town. I'll be honest, I'm the last person. Directions.
I was waiting.
Honestly, bad person
At
for directions.
52 Westbourne Road, which is by Kakaspa 5 Ways, around that area.
Lovely. And also, can we get to tell, because I was looking at the cast and I'm like, some sort of few names that I know there. Let's talk about it for people at home who don't know. Let's talk about the people, the talents that you guys worked with. Ngobani and yeah.
Okay. Our main character is, so the film is starring Usomikazi Makaluza. It's from her perspective and it's her story basically. It takes place kuye intombazana that gets locholwa. So Usomikazi Makaluza uhlala phi wena so uhlala
Somewhere by.
We met through Landuka funny enough Facebook. I saw her on Facebook and she's in film and theater. So I went to watch a couple of her things and she's the reason I wrote this thing.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Because I saw a play
Yep.
where there was a scene that motivated me to write what I wrote. I think What Lies Beneath. That's the name of the theater show that she has. And then there's Umfuneko Ngumbela.
Oh,
Tamfesco. Yeah, he's a poet and a stage actor. We had promised to work no Tamfesco 3 years ago. I'm not sure if he even remembers, but we spoke and he told me he's an actor and if I ever have something. And from that moment, I was like, the moment I have something, when I see him, I'm going to use him. And then that's what happened. And then there's Shumelo Janji. So Umfuneko plays Ukhanti. Somikazi plays Untombikaise, and then Kuku Setu, Sipo Setu, which is Khumelo Janji. He works up, if I'm not mistaken.
He's one of our
That's
own.
my friend. Yeah.
That's our best friend.
That's our
the
main
homie.
homie. That's
the homie.
Trust the Powerpuff Girls ngabanye abantu, but it's
Yeah.
always just the three of us. Khumelo is playing the brother of Ndombikaise. Yeah, and then we have Azisilita Mbalala, who is the Bizarro who is my nephew, and Ndona Yasekaya man, who's very into arts and was always and I just saw him. I had a boy running on the script, and I saw him as the boy running. And
Lovely. And also, can we talk about collaborations in terms of, are you guys looking to expand this short film and make it a bigger thing project? And also, are you looking in terms of collaborating with other big productions?
So, with expansion, right? Actually, all of these that we're making now are kind of like practice for a bigger one that we're planning on making. Obviously, I can't give the details on that one, but there's another film that we're planning on making that's going to be probably the biggest one we've done. So we're making about 6 of these short ones as practice for those. So obviously, just in the making of those 6, we're going to need to increase the crews, everyone involved and everything, so that we're not, filling in gaps, doing roles that aren't for us. We need sponsors. You know how, oh my God, you know how
Always.
equipment,
feeding actors, feeding crew, making
sure. Oh, bro.
Transportation and
we need
all
to
that.
rehearse. We need to book locations. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, like doing this is not cheap. It takes a
cheap,
lot.
yeah.
So for independent people trying to do it, it literally comes from our own pockets.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
lot.
It's a lot. So we're definitely looking to not just grow, but work with more people.
Yeah, lovely.
Yeah.
And also in terms of, because you guys are selling out the movie as it premieres on the 2nd of November, where can people get to buy those tickets?
What's it? Quicket.
Yeah.
You can get them on Quicket. Just check Bipolar Visions on Instagram. You can get the Quicket link there. But even if you just check from Quicket sites, look up Ilobola, it should lead you there.
Lovely stuff. Well, I'm sure also the viewers want to see this one, because we definitely have a little bit of snippet as to what you guys can expect onto Ilobola. So check this next insert out, and then Sazaye break in Gasbuya. Well, that is very lovely to watch. I cannot wait to see it in live, and also when it's a full project done. Morning Payana, it really does symbolize Ilobola, and I definitely cannot wait to see the people that I know portraying those characters. But everyone at home, please don't go anywhere, because we are definitely coming with more.
Perfect. Welcome back to Channel 260, channel of choice. Welcome to another exciting episode. If you just joined us, it's a perfect time, man. And I'm on your screen from 3:30 till 4:30. But now, right about now, man, we always party with nice things. If ever you're looking for someone who's about black for a metric dance or 8-year graduation or any function, man, that's gonna need for whenever we have a plug for you. Unox issues your plug. You can check a number on the screen. But it's another well, and again, right about now, he's in the studio. I'm going to allow him to introduce himself because it's his moment to shine.
Yes, sir.
It's your moment to shine, man. You don't sound like that when you have the mic.
Yeah, no, I'm not shy. I'm not shy at all.
Welcome to it, man. Please introduce yourself.
What up? This is Genuine from the Bayside, from the 041. You already know. How you doing? How you doing, bro?
I can't complain, man. It's just another day. We're here doing what I love and chilling with the fine people in life. That's another thing. Yeah, let's get to know you, man. I was looking at your profile and checking that you went to school for music.
Yes,
and
sir.
you started this whole journey of yours when you were 13 years old, and then you started to release music at the age of 18. What was that?
Well, I could start it even way back further than that. My sister's friend's brother introduced me to like hip hop. particularly the genre of hip hop. He was a fan of hip hop, so through him, vicariously through him, I got to be introduced into this world of hip hop. He was a fan of G Unit when 50 Cent was still like a big thing back then.
Sure.
And slowly but surely, gradually over time, I got into other artists, Kanye West and Lil Wayne. They were, you know, big artists at that time. And so I've been a fan ever since, but I started attempting to like write and know how to write bars and structure songs from the age of 13. So that's where I started to like write and all that. But I didn't have the resources to actually be in a studio, a professional environment where you have sound engineers, producers who can offer you beats and I can hop on them. I didn't have that opportunity. So by like 18, that's where I started going to school after high school. So I decided I want to study music. And I studied at two places simultaneously, at Boston and at NMU. But I had to drop out, unfortunately, at NMU because for me, they weren't offering me what I wanted, but for other students or for other people who might want that, they can go for that if they want to be a music teacher. But I want to be an artist within the music industry, which is what I was getting from Boston, the music business and digital music composition and learning how to do produce songs.
That was a smart move.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Also want to ask you something, man. You just mentioned like the Western culture more than Amachita Lapimzans. What's that one thing when you look about Lapalapo, what they lacking? Because I would say, advantage of you, you went to school for it, and you know, bana. This is what you do, and then like rapper also works sasa angena studio acule, which is doesn't know basics. What's that one thing you like feel like we lacking as a rappers?
I don't think it's one thing. I think it's a combination of things. But the main thing is resources. Resource to like equipment. First of all, they don't have the proper equipment. Second of all, they don't have the money because music is business at the end of the day. If you want to make it a hobby, that's cool. But if you want to be in the music industry, it's something that you have to market yourself and you have to spend money on it. So those are the things that a lot of rappers locally lack. But as far as information, the information is out there. Due to the internet and social media, it's available to you. So you can have access to the information, but if you don't have money to buy equipment, then you have like something that's detrimental to you.
To state on that, being able to buy izinto for now as a rapper, I want to ask, what challenges besides that as a young rapper, yes, Nelson Mandela Bay, that face, besides the money part, because I've been hearing people, they said that it's hard to get funding in the Nelson Mandela Bay. So what other challenges you face? Because I can literally see you keep your brand going, even though that there's no money. So what other challenges you face as a rapper?
Getting to platforms like these, a lot of rappers don't have the opportunity, so I like to appreciate this opportunity and thank you for having me. And, you know, being able to have the right mentors around you, people who are going to guide you into the music industry and show you how it works. Those are the other challenges that musicians face.
I was also checking on your profile that your music was on Apple Store, your music was going around, and then apparently you had an EP. Let's talk about that. How was that?
Oh, the EP, I just released it last month. It's called 041 Made EP, so it's about PE, you know, my experiences here in PE. But my music is highly influenced from the American rap, but I mix it with a neck, so it's tossa sikona, like throughout my music. So it's not like I'm rapping with like the American accent the whole time. I also accommodate for the listeners locally. But the EP, the process of making it, I made the beats, I mixed and mastered everything. I made the cover art, and so it's out. It's available on every streaming platform.
Since you just dropped that, I also want to ask you, what other projects you're working on now as we approaching the end of the year? Because we literally know that there's going to be a lot of bookings coming your way.
Yes,
a lot of events going to be happening in the Bay. What project we can wait for before the end of the year?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to like get on like stage, like trying to get on stage with the festives. I'm trying to see which festivals are going on, so that's what I'm working on. And I want to shoot a video next week. It's not set in stone yet, so that's what I'm working on. As far as the music, I want to release next year because I've released like 3 EPs this year.
Sure.
So I've put that on pause so I can start working on new music to release next year. But that's what I have about for now.
Shout out to you, man. We wish you nothing but the best, man. Before
Thank
we
you.
let you go, where can people get you and stream your music?
They can stream my music at Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube. My page is Genuine RSA. They can check me on Instagram, genuine_RSA. They can check me on Twitter at genuine_RSA. But as for music, everything is available on Amazon, Apple Music, streaming platforms.
Shout out to you, man. Go to our and basically you can literally see he has a bright future. And Ulandeli Kamalako, shout out to you for that,
Thanks.
man. We want to say from the Hangout family, we really appreciate your time and also being part of our show. But remember, don't change the channel because you know we're just going to go to the ad break. When we're coming back, you know there's more, man. There's also a cake guide. Weekend, and we're going to plug you starting from tonight. But again, you can also interact with us on our social media platform, Facebook, and Mpuma Kappa TV. And then on WhatsApp, that's the number on your screen. But stay tuned. We're coming back after this. Perfect. Welcome back to channel T60, channel of choice. Have you just joined us? Welcome to it, man. I just want to send a shout out. I just want to do this. He's watching now. I'm to Altino. Go to a boss Mamboko. He's watching. It's his birthday today. I just want to say happy birthday, man, and enjoy your day. Anyway, let's go to it. Back to work. Guys, if ever you're at home chilling, you don't want to go outside, you can literally interact with the casa delivery. They will do anything for you, and they make sure because no, they don't do that. If ever you want to take a drive, you want to go to the mall, go somewhere, you can also hit them up, man. And we are asking Tina, if making. I created a studio. Zinhle was outside. She went to the autism awareness that was happening the past week. And okay, I hope you guys are going to enjoy this. Just check this, man, and we're going to come back after that.
Well, hello everyone at home. I hope you guys are definitely doing well, but I'm also doing well because today I am not in the studios, but I'm outside to come and experience the Autism Awareness Conference right here at Nelson Mandela University, whereby we're getting to experience what the parents are actually going through, and also making sure that there is support for the parents that have to deal with kids that have autism. So please make sure that you guys stay tuned because it's nice throughout this whole show. Let's go. I'm director of Umpanda Foundation with us again, Appa, and we want her to tell us exactly about the foundation, Lena, and also about the conference that is happening today, and also how does she feel that it's finally happening. Well, Mama, welcome.
Thank you, Zinhle. Zinhle, Umpanda Foundation uza ngokusuka kwami kwa mainstream ndayofundisa kwisikolo se-autism eQuest. Xa ndifika pha andiyazi yonke le nto yenzeka apha. Adabuza uprincipal wam, do you know what you are getting yourself into? Ndathi andizange redeployment apha, ndifunile ukuza apha ndizofunda into entsha. Ndithe ndawubona uba abazali mani ingathi baxakene nale nto abayazi. Ndazikhethela ukwenza i-awareness ne-advocacy during weekends and school holidays. Ndithe ndiselapho ndathi amandirejistarishe i-NPO ndijongane ne-autism because ibisenzeka abantwana bayabezalwa but kungekho nto. Kungekho mzali uthi xa ethe umntana une-autism zawungena kulaa mnyango ndingene kulaa mnyango. There was nothing. Uqale apho Umpanda Foundation for Autism. Silapha ngoku.
Well, Mama, silapha nje namhlanje siyababona abanye abazali baze nabantwana babo that have the autism, and also for wena because of ubuchilo wathi bana ububabonile abazali abaninzi uba understand umcimbi with having to deal with umntana on autism, and having to see parents ezilapha namhlanje supporting their kids and also making sure that they are attending this event. Kuwe kwenzeka ntoni? How do you feel about it?
Zinhle, kumzuzu ndisifaka amandi. Qala, as I said, there was nothing. Then we formed a group in 2015, a parent support group. The first 4 days were so difficult. Babelila, bezijula, besithi babizwa ngamagama, abanabantu bojonga abantwana. Kodwa namhlanje bandakucela ngala group kuyanyangwana. Kula group bonwabile, umzalo ongenayo omtsha kuthiwa ngena dadewethu sikhona. Umna ndingena nje ngelo xesha ukroba okanye xa kuthiwa khosi ingenelela bayazenzela. Silapho ngoba because luhambo olu nabantwana babo yayeka lanto sasibona ufika kwethu ngo2010 yoba umntana uyazibethekisa, umntana uyisizinto, umntana uyazenzakalisa. Kuthulekile ngenxa yala healing bithethwa ngokuzola amabheqa. Sentethe ba abazali bahambe umgama nabantwana babo. Kodwa kwakho lento ibithethwa phangu Santia isithi wena ujonge ngubani. Ifike lapho kuma into yoba hey abazali ku24/7 lokubo and abana break and abana bantu bathi kasapha umntana akho for 2 hours kakuhambe wena. Kangangoba abanye bayagula, abanye bayabethatha nobomi babo kukoyisakala. Isuke apho into ba mandithi hey make senzeni hub of convergence endidibena lapha eNMU, make senzeni i-healing conference apho sizawunxiba izinto ezi-comfortable for i-movement. Sacela nomthetheleli biko uba mabeze bazosibonisa imithambo xa umzali evuka okanye xelala ebona uba udinwe eqini ngaloo mini makenze ntoni emzimbeni wakhe nokubaphilisa ngaphakathi because funeka babe phaa for abantwana babo. Umntana wabo ujonge kuye and abantwana banobomi obude.
Welcome Uputi Mtetheleli right onto the Hangout. Welcome Puti, how are you?
Well, let's just see. I'm well, thanks. When I'm Johnny.
I'm definitely good. Can you please tell our viewers exactly your full name, because in terms of Mtetheleli, and also in terms of what is it that you do and also your involvement with today's campaign?
Okay, sure thing. Thanks, Sissy. Igama lami ngumthetheleli Biko. So I'm a biokineticist by profession. I also an associate lecturer at the Department of Human Science here at the Nelson Mandela University. And then my involvement actually is basically my mom. So my mom has been heavily involved with this organization called Umpanda. So they're the ones who are running this event. So because she was involved, she pulled me along. And basically as a biokineticist, our job is basically to use exercise as a form of healing. So we prescribe exercise to treat conditions or to promote wellness and overall well-being. So basically that's what I'm here to do today, was to just talk on the benefits of exercise and movement. And the overarching theme today was healing. So it was basically healing through movement, and we had a practical session in demonstrating what kind of movements or exercises that parents could do as well as the kids at home, and the things they could use around the house in promoting movement and wellness. Yeah.
Well, thank you. Well, everyone at home, right about now we have Omnye Umzali, who's definitely going to give us a perspective yake, and also having to deal with umntana on autism. And also ayingomntana nje, but he's doing so wonderful for himself, but unfortunately he couldn't join us right now. So everyone at home, please let us welcome her onto the Hangout and also allow her to introduce herself as to wena ungubani wapi, and also uziswe ndoni apha namhlanje emququzeleyo. Hello sis, kunjani?
Ndiyaphila kunjani?
Siyaphila nakuthi. Sicela uzintroduce igama lakho, ucela ababukeli uba ungubani, usuka phi, and why ulapha eBhayi.
Okay, igama nguChuma uMakhalima, ndisuka eGauteng. Today I am invited by Umpanda Usiskosi, which I met on social media, and fortunately she invited me to this conference and I couldn't wait to come. Soon to be permanently based in PE in the next 8 weeks. We are moving from Gauteng to PE. So Umfana Wamuna, 20 years. He has autism. His name is Uvile Makhalima. He was diagnosed at the age of 4. So he's been, we are in the autism space and the autism specialist now for 16 years in the journey. And from the age of 18, after he finished school, we sort of tried to see uba iskills sakhe yintoni na. As you are aware, ukuthi autism a lifelong journey. So we started checking as akhula uba yintoni angayenza. So right now he does soaps, the glycerin melt and pour, and he does the body creams as well. And he has learned that skill from the Hamlet Foundation where he is at the moment. So he does the mixing, he does the preparation, he does the packaging and packing, which is what they do at the foundation.
I have two gentlemen with me, and they're going to tell us exactly what is it that involves them with autism. And also we have Umzali with me, and then his son next to us who is suffering from the condition of autism. But sizoqala ngutata Qala, and then he's going to introduce unyana wakhe all to us right on at home. Walo tata kunjani?
Kusesimana konto ninjani nina?
Siyaphila nakuthi. Cela usichazele uba ungutata ubani and usuka phi, and also wena uze njani apha kule event.
Okay, umna ke ngutata uVictor Magwa. Ndihlala eTinarha. Apha kule event ize ngonyana wami one autism. Now ke ngusisi osizisaba ngosisikhosi uba size apha ke kukhona ke umhlangano okhoyo apha wabantu abane autism.
As umzali wena odila nomntana one autism, and also mention uba usuka eTinarha, sisuka ku communities abantu abamnyama, how were the challenges for wena oye wadila nazo, and also ulifumene phi uncedo so that uzokwazi understand condition yomntanakho?
Mna ke i-challenge endizifumene kulo mntana bengumntana bengamameli ka endlini. Bengumntana busitotarha ke ethanda nokhala sometimes, and ngelinye ixesha ukuba ngabahlambi ke uthi wathetha rhabaqa naye afune uthi kuye ixolo, bakuthanga ixolo angeke abe satisfied. Even ke bakuthanga ixolo mhlawumbi namhlanje nakule veki zayo uzaphinda aze kuwe abuze uba kutheni ungakhange uthi ixolo nje. Naw ke ndamfumanisa ukuba lo mntana ndamsa esikolweni, ndabe ndimse esikolweni kwathiwa no lo mntana akazolunga kwezikolo zethu, makasuke isikolo esi-private kwisikolo abantu abane-autism. Andaya ke kwindawo ndafumana isikolo kuthiwa kuseDawa, ndaya khona bamtransferela kwisikolo selabebhayi kuthiwa kuseQuest. Kulapho khona ke ifunde khona into ezininzi, wasiwa ke nakwi-therapist wathwani nakwi-psychologist, wafundisa into ezininzi. So ngoku ke ungumntana one-art ke ndifumanise ukuba une-art lo mntana, ukwazi ukwenza yonke into. Ngeke nabantwana abafundileyo abano-grade 12 iyakwazi ubakorekisha nakwilaa nto ekuthetheni kwabo, ababonisa uba no kuthethwa ngolu hlobo kuthethwa ngolu hlobo. So ngoku sibize uba size naye apha ngoku abe nokuchaza naye bangabe kha uva kanjani.
And also unathi besikhe sabona umsebenzi wakho phayana emadongeni uxhonyiwe pha phakathi. Masithethe ngawe xa usenza la msebenzi wakho kuye kuthini kuwe, yintoni le eye iququzelele emva kwakho uba enza drawer le into ethile ngoku okanye expressa ii-feelings zakho ngolu uhlobo?
Wandiyenza ndifumana ndiphaya beQuest, ndandifumana skills to drawing, art, arts and craft, to paint. Ndifumane ndayenza ilana ke ndifundzela workshop laba bafumane ilandu ke ndilandukela lawe ndibhale nditroshe when ndiyenza painting. Ndandiqala ngene painting ndifumane ndijonge befom pa Facebook. These kids, they want to canvas.
Well, everyone, and right about now, I'm definitely with the whole family, and they're basically going to tell us exactly what are the challenges about Dilanazo, especially having to deal with umntana on autism, and also talk to us, especially in their perspective, to hear about why are they here today on the Autism Awareness Conference. And well, everyone, please help me welcome the Ngosi family to the Hangout. Well, siyabulisa kuni bazali ninjani?
Siyaphila Nkosi ninjani?
Siyaphila nathi. Khani sixelele tata namhlanje siyanazi uba nibekwa because of you guys have umntana that is autistic. Maske sithetheni about i-challenges enikhe nadila nazo nina as abazali.
Well, eyona challenge imandla ukuba kungekho nxibelelwano, that is the communication between thina naye unyana wethu, and ke yonke lento ifikela kubantu ebebengenalwazi lwayo. It was the first time siba exposed kuyo le situation, so yayingeyo situation esikwazi uyayamanisa nenye besikhe sayibona and sabona into ba ku respondwa kanjani kuyo.
Lovely. And for wena tata, I'm sure it was very difficult to be told unyana wakho is autistic, especially because of we come from black backgrounds and black communities. For Wena, as a man, what other advice can you give to amanye amadoda out there that are neglecting abantwana abane special needs?
Well, ukusemqoka abantwana abazizelanga to start with ehlabathini sidlale indima enkulu and ibiminqweno kakade intoba sizibone sinabantwana esinabo makungathi ke ngoko xa sele befikile besisipho esisuka kuNkulunkulu siphinde sibanikele umqolo siflathele. Besides intoba kufuneka sisupporte our partners amakhosikazi ethu or partners nje in general, kodwa okungamandla yonke into esiyenzayo masiyenze for the benefit of the child. We can never wish them away xa sebekhona, so masisondele kubo kangangoko. Even if ke mhlawumbi sinazo ezo stereotypes sibanazo zokuba hayi ekhayeni okanye apho sizalwa khona asikukho mntwana wakhe wakwimeko efanayo naleyo, kodwa ke we can never wish them away xa sele ekhona and eze ngathi masibe yinxenye yabo ngokupheleleyo nje futhi.
Well, thank you so much, Tata. I think uyivalile ngothi abazali, it doesn't matter uba umntana unantoni, banenxalenye ebomini bomntana wakho, and banxibe I am proud mom, proud dad, and I just want to say that I'm proud of them for having the ground and the foundation to make sure that unyana wabo is definitely supported and also he's loved. But I just want to hear from unyana wabo, how is he? Hi JR, unjani?
Oh yeah, Pila, just showing.
Ndiyaphila nam. Uziva kanjani namhlanje?
Well, I think it's just a really weird thing. It's just how it shows, having made every brother is really good.
Thank you so much. High five. Well, everyone, sifikile sabona, and we also got motivated and also inspired in terms of being learned about autism and also how to deal with abantwana abane autism. But for me, umazintlana igirl yenu yangapha ku Transkaya, all I have to do is to say thank you so much for tuning, and also we're definitely going to come and bring you more, so stay tuned onto the show. Let's take it back to studio.
Buffett, welcome back to Channel 260, Channel of Choice. I hope you guys enjoy that, man. And yeah, you know, we always plug you with the nice things. But now, right about now, we're just going to go to the ad break. When we come back, it's my favorite part of the show. It's the Geek Guide. Get to know about what's happening in the Nelson Mandela Bay, what's happening with the Paluka as the sound around it. Oh, my closer there. Yes. Proud of myself. But anyway, let's go to the ad break. We'll come back after this. Stay tuned. Buffett, welcome back. Welcome back to the Hangout. That's the name of the show. And we've literally been in the screen from 3:30 until it's 4:20 now. It's almost home time, the most boring part, because nothing I enjoy than chilling with you guys. But okay, let's plug you, man. If you want to show off with December, ufuna ubuveza umzimba wakho, ube nethathu eziqoqiweyo, ufuna uba mhle okanye ufuna piercing, just the last thing, just to appreciate yourself, you can literally hit up Warazi. He's the plug for you in the Nelson Mandela Bay, and in number zake nazo on our screen. Okay, right about now, it's my favorite part of the show. And actually, it's our first time. Namhlanje kusithe one. Welcome back.
Is it? Welcome back as well. And yeah, man.
Yeah.
We've given people the good show.
Was this a good show?
It was a good show.
Oh yeah, we also got a compliment from Mzali saying that's your Folelan. That's a black thing. We don't know.
We don't even call each other. we don't.
How do you
think like that?
How do you feel about yourself after you heard the news?
The big news. I was speechless, and I was like, oh wow, the hard work is finally paying off.
Shout out, man. Because to actually think about it, it's been 2 weeks. I started posting about it, and then now we're rocking.
I'm sure people don't know what the big news are.
Yeah.
So the big news guys, is that the Hangout is the #1 show on the Free Vision Play. And yeah, please keep on watching us there as well. And also keep engaging on social media, because abasa trenda, you're right now.
It's happening.
It's our time.
There's also other community station, but competitors.
That's
That's a good thing. Yes, for the Nelson Mandela Bay to actually think about it. it. And also, guys, do check the link of Free Vision Play, and also you can watch us anywhere. Nobana use taxi, nobana use pasini. You can watch us. That's on your screen. And also, we have internationals.
Internationals, I mean, we're talking about your USA, we're talking about your techies, they're watching us as status which is very nice and very motivating for us to keep on going and to just bring it on all the time. And also in Africa, there's so many countries in Africa that is also watching us.
Shout out to
man.
Ndara.
Yeah.
Hey man, this is my favorite part of the show. That's the gig guide. Zinhle, what's the first venue?
So the first gig guide, so it's tonight at Finna's. It's your place. What's happening is that there's Wet Wednesday with Unjelik there. That's how it's going to be happening. And you guys don't want to miss it. They definitely don't want to miss it.
It's going to be a vibe. It's unjenje. It's going to be a vibe, man. And also at the Black Impala, I'm challenging the 1s and 2. If you were watching, Umbasa, the DJ, was rocking his Kwankwankwa. She's going to be at the Black Impala, the main DJ partner for Wine Wednesday. That's happening tonight. It's also a nice initiative, yes?
Yeah. And Basa is good.
Drinks after work when you're stressing, not for the people under the age of 18.
Please,
don't do that.
Drink responsibly. No drinking and driving. Please, yes. And also the weekend will be happening from 17th until the 20th of October. So Yona is our tomorrow.
What's happening?
17th, the weekender. So it's basically different gig guides. There's going to be almost a jazzig, a tulipi, and that is all at coffee. Yes, the coffee is
shout out.
Yeah, the big bowlers.
Tulipi, she used to act on Generation.
Namhla.
Yes. Oh yeah, actually on Saturday, that's on my birthday. I'm gonna go there. But anyway, guys, also do catch Big Boy Cool at Black Impala. It's Cocktail Friday. That's happening every Friday. Do interact there, man. The boys are doing great things in the Bay. Let's go and support, show love. It starts around 3 o'clock, laptop. Yes, that's the time. And
Mali laptop and go there.
Yes.
And then also on the 26th of October, Amanda Black is going to be having something in East London, Hemingway's. And what is lovely about that is that we also have an artist that is coming from Epai, which is Umandlov. Umandlov is going to be part of the acts that are going to be acting there. So you guys, if Nisemonti, you don't want to miss that one as well.
Shout out to you guys. That this coming weekend.
Yeah.
And also, guys, I'll see you next week Monday.
Is it?
It's a weekend. My weekend starts tomorrow.
Oh, his birthday.
Yeah, it's my birthday on Saturday. If ever you see me in the streets, just give me a hug and be nice. It's been a journey. It's been a journey. I can't believe I'm here. Turning this age, I'm not gonna tell you guys my age. But anyway, on socials, where can we get you?
On socials, people can get me at _N. So it's NTLE, not H. NTLE. Yeah. It's NTLE_N.
Oh yeah, there's also the Pride Party that's happening this weekend at the Pride. Yeah, the Pride Party and on Lounge. It's not this weekend, the 26th of October. Pride Party, if you're under that caliber, please do go and support Ambassadors Mandela Bay when they're doing the shandies. But must be the many people we might pull through just to go and say, hey guys, we support whatever's happening in Nelson Mandela Bay.
And it's a good initiative because also they're trying to speak against the thing of people who are under the LGBTQI community being killed unfairly and so it's quite a good initiative.
What's the last thing gigs before we go?
The last gig guide is the Island. The Island is starting off this weekend, which is 23rd until the 26th, which is going to end next week. So it's basically a theater play. If you're someone who loves theater and loves acting and loves live stage performances, please check that out and also get your tickets at Web Ticket Day.
I also just saw the comments about but apparently about the incident that happened on Friday at the stadium. People, they don't sound happy. And also, guys, we're also not happy about their behavior. Because you guys are going to take this game away from us, whereas we literally, we were 1,600 to fill up the whole stadium. And show up 30,000 people showed up. Shout out to you guys, and that was an amazing weekend. And now on social, you can get me at Luandon Jokes Njokweni. That's me, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Yes, man, that's me, guys. Thank you very much for tuning in, and we appreciate the love and the support. Omna, Tony Bona, next week Monday.
He cannot wait for this long weekend.
This is the best time of my life.
He cannot wait for it. But
No.
Nanani Sautimana Kakona on Friday, and we're definitely going to have another epic show. So don't miss it just because Ulwando is not going to be here. I'm going to be here serving you all the best.
Guys, please make sure she doesn't feel lonely. Take care of her. She must make sure that she feels safe. Guys, always interact with us because Connor is surprises and persona soon. There's a surprise that you're going to see. So keep in touch and always tuning in. Whenever they post, just go to our page on social media. It's Bumakapa TV on Facebook.
Engage.
Just check Bagwenzengandon. And also on TikTok, we're also there. Do follow us on TikTok and also on Instagram. Just make a band. Also on YouTube. Don't forget us on YouTube. Do subscribe, man. Support and love. But anyway, right about now, I just want to say we out like that. Thank you very much.